Hello everyone, this is Shantae Gilliard here with Speak Your Truth. Here I have a special and wonderful guest, my very own mom, Felicia Green. And she's going to tell you her story. She's going to tell you how God brought her out of a lot of things. We know that God has done some awesome things in all of our lives, but she's here to be personal with you. She's very transparent, and she is not ashamed of her past. So, Mother.
Yes, daughter.
As we know, I do know a lot of what you went through.
Yeah.
And we know that you want to share some things that she has gone through, that she has been delivered from. So, Mom, what are some of the things that God has delivered you from, and you know that it was nothing but Him?
God has delivered me from a lot. First, I want to thank God for being God. I want to thank God for everything that He's done in my life and that He's going to do in my life. And I just want to share with someone who might gone through or been through the same thing that I have went through in my time. When I was younger, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I had my parents, both my parents was there. So I was just looking for love, and I was rejected by love, and that kind of took me to a whole different way in my life. My vision in life was to be married. Mm-hmm. At the age of 13, I always dreamed of being married to one man, and just have that house with that picket fence. And that was my dream at the age of 13, but it didn't work out that way. Mm-hmm. I went a totally another direction. I started dealing with different men, had different affairs and smoking and drinking and just partying all night long. Mm-hmm. And I didn't care. I really didn't care. As long as I got high, that was my main purpose. Mm-hmm. I didn't care anything about, but I just wanted to get my drink on.
Mm-hmm. So you was trying to numb what you were feeling, or you were numbing by drinking.
Yes.
And sleeping with men. You were trying to numb the feeling of her being hurt and
yes.
rejected. Okay.
Yeah. So I turned to. It first started out with the cigarettes. Mm-hmm. Then it started out with the reefer. And then the Black Beauty and the...
What's that?
Black Beauty is a pill.
A pill? Black Beauty?
Black Beauty. I used to pop these all the time. They're Black Beauties.
Oh, snap,
and I used to take these. I used to take these all the time just to relax my mind, because my mind used to spin. Mm-hmm. I used to take these right here to relax.
Yeah.
So these just one of the things.
They made you sleep?
They made me sleep. They didn't make me sleep. Mm-hmm. They just made me like I was just floating on cloud 9.
Okay. Black Beauty is
a black pill mm-hmm. that would pop to get that high that I was looking for. That numbness.
It got you higher than high.
It got me higher than high. And couldn't sleep, be up all night. Mm-hmm. Couldn't sleep with when I used to pop these right here.
I never heard of those.
Oh yeah,
it's something new. I found out something new, guys. I didn't know that.
This was just one of the things, just to numb my pain mm-hmm. and my hurt. I used to be in a lot of bad relationships.
Yeah.
Black eyes and bloody noses and the cheating and the mm-hmm. lying. I just turned to everything that I could.
Yeah, because of rejection.
Wow. And not knowing God at the time. I knew about Him because I was raised. Mm-hmm. My mom and dad, raised me in the church. Yeah. So I knew of God, but I was still into the world.
Yeah.
Doing the things that I wanted to do. And the men. Oh my goodness, it was so much men in my life. Mm-hmm. So these are the men that was in my life.
Boy, they ain't got no shirt on.
Yeah, they ain't no shirt on. These were the men in my life that I went through one behind another. If they didn't have any money to buy my drink or get my high, juices. They had to go. And then when they did have money, I got my high on. I'm like, okay, it's over. I'm drunk now. Y'all got to go. Bye. See you later. And y'all remember the red cup? Remember the red cup?
Oh yeah, that hides everything.
The red cup and the beer and you at the club.
Oh yeah,
the brown bag. Oh my God! And then the DJ playing "Shake It Fast," "Watch Yourself." You know, it's all in the club, doing all kinds of stuff.
And you remember Casanova?
Oh yeah, we ran it in the brown.
Yeah.
So anyway, remember y'all the red cup and the brown bag? You at the club just grooving, just getting it on. I didn't know how to dance, but I was doing something up there. And another thing, cigarettes. Oh my God,
I had like them.
Cigarettes. Oh my God, this is one of the things. I smoked more cigarettes than I ate. This was breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Wow.
First thing when I get up in the morning, cigarette. When I got in the car, cigarette. Anywhere I went was cigarette.
Was that a thing to do for numbness too, or did it calm you down?
This was like a comforter.
Okay, because I know some people say that that makes you high. Does it? I don't know, because I had one cigarette and I didn't like it. So,
well, for me, it was a comfort thing.
Okay.
You know, if I was going through some little stress thing, I'll smoke a cigarette and it kind of like, you know, gave me a little comfort or whatever. So, and cocaine.
Oh, I ain't never had that either.
Cocaine. Now this will make you mellow. You get your little dollar bill, dollar bill.
She got her props right.
And you sniff it and you just be high, just be all mellowed out. Another thing of numbness. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
My God.
My goodness. So, I mean, I went out. I mean, I had children. I had my kids. But they were taken care of.
Yes, we were. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
We kept our hair done. She kept us fed. And we had clothes on our back. I can attest to that, yes.
And food, remember the time we was walking that I had so much clothes on y'all couldn't walk?
In DC, like we couldn't walk. Yeah, we was walking like this.
So, even though I was going through all of this, my children...
She made sure we were straight.
Y'all got well taken care of. I mean, y'all hair was fixed. It's like you said before, everything was just, you know. So then another thing was, it was the, another thing in here. Y'all remember the Bacardi, the Coke, the Courvoisier? Courvoisier and the
She
Coke.
was fancy, y'all.
Oh my goodness. But the thing about this, I got so high. When I had money, I got the good stuff.
Yeah, she did. She didn't have cheap liquor.
I ain't had no cheap
and she
liquor.
had parties every weekend.
Every weekend. And when I had birthday parties for my kids, for y'all.
Yeah, she had a party.
I had a party after them.
Yes.
So this was the thing. The brown liquor and the Coke. I wasn't too much of a white vodka. But
white liquor.
Right, but if I got my hands on it, I had nothing else, I'll drink it. But
hey, let me hold that.
But this, all of this was in here. I mean, and then I remember, I'm gonna share this testimony. I got so drunk one day that I was high, I blacked out, that I didn't even know that I had slept with a guy.
Oh wow!
I didn't know I had slept. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like getting up off me. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I had no idea what was going on. I mean, because I had blacked out, and I was just like, the only thing I could have said to this person was, "Did you wear a condom?" And he said, "Yeah." And I turned back around and I went to sleep because I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I did not care about anything, you know, long as y'all was straight.
We were straight.
You know, and after that, I mean, I went through a lot of bad relationships. You know, I mean, a lot of bad. And even though the beating was continuously, I stayed in the relationship. And
what do you have to say to those women who are in abusive relationships, whether it's verbal, emotional, mental, or even physical? Because you're no longer in that type of setting. You're Christian now. So what do you have to say to women that are still there and they feel like they're stuck?
You're not stuck. You can get out of a relationship if you want to. You're stuck because you want to be stuck.
Yeah.
So you can get out of an abusive relationship. Yeah. I did. I got out of many abusive relationships. I remember this time that this guy, I was breaking off with him, and he was trying to climb up in the window. And it was some hot boiling water, you know, on the stove. So I took the water and I threw it on him. You know,
get out here, Satan.
Yeah, bye. So women, you can get out of abuse. You are beautiful women. You deserve better. We are queens.
That's right.
Don't settle for less. Don't settle for, you know, you do better.
You want to be with somebody.
Right.
Yeah, you want to say you with somebody. You're in a relationship, but it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. You're more than that. You're beautiful. We're beautiful queens. We're children of God. And all these things right here that I used to do. See, this is my past. God told me to do this right here. This is my past. So everywhere that I go, and if I can use this to help somebody, right. God is the deliverer.
Yes,
He will deliver you from all this, from your hurt, from your pain, from your discouragement. He is right there for you, and He will always be right there for you. You know, so I just thank God for delivering me from all of this.
Yes.
I don't need this anymore.
Right.
I don't want this anymore.
That's right.
You know,
have no desire.
I have no desire for it anymore. God is my comforter. He is my provider. He's my man.
That's right.
Until He send me a man. Because I have guys come up to me and say, you know, how you doing, sister? How you doing? You're beautiful, whatever, whatever. The first question I ask them is, do you know Jesus?
That's right.
And if you don't know Jesus, bye-bye.
That's right.
And then they'll come up and say, well, you know, I know the word. And I'll be like, you can know the word, but do you live by the word?
Yeah, you have to know more than the word.
And see, I'm not selling it. I'm not selling for who God has for me. And I'm not going to waste my time, you know, or your time to get into a relationship. And it's not going anywhere. Because I've been celibate for 12 years now. And I'm going to stay that way until God sends me my king.
Yeah, that's right.
So I just thank God for all of this. And see, sometimes the enemy when you got your box and you close your little box down, the enemy try to open that box back up. Try to open it back up. But I'm like, the devil is a liar. So you close that box up. And see, on the box it says, with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19 and 26. That's it right there. So women, any relationship that you're going through, abusive, hurt, pain, don't be in a relationship if, you know, if you're getting beat up and, you know, used and lied to and, cheated on. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And God will deliver you from anything that you need to be delivered from. Because He's a keeper. He's an awesome God.
He is a keeper. And, you know, I just thank God for my mom showing, you know, what she went through, because I basically went through the same thing that she went through. You know, minus a couple of things, you know, but we break generational curses. Amen. You know, we pray that, you know, her grandkids and my kids and their kids don't go through what we went through, but it's still a choice. If they choose to go through it, then that's on them, because they were raised the right way. So, I just thank God, because my mom, she has a whole lot more to tell.
Yes.
And I thank God because I draw my strength from her. You know, when you know you can draw strength from your mom, you know, first God, then your mom, you know, you can do all things. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff that she's gone through as far as the abuse, the physical abuse. I was right there. You know, my younger sisters, they went there to see that. So it did affect me as an adult growing up. Because one thing I didn't tolerate was a man hitting me. So a lot of women, they go towards what they saw their mom go through, and they feel like it's okay. But I went the other way, because if a man hit me, I was going to try to kill him. But I almost, never mind. But but never mind. But I just thank God because it's a lot of things that I learned from my mom. It's a lot of things that I turned away because of my mom, because I just didn't want to go down that same road as far as physical abuse. But I did go with it, with the promiscuous, being promiscuous. Like you heard my sister, she went through the same thing. I think Janetta the only
one,
sane one.
Same, yeah.
But as you can see, as a parent, your kids can emulate what you've gone through. You know, so just be careful, moms and dads, what you do around your kids, what you say around your children, because when they grow up, they may think it's okay.
Because I said I would never, ever go into a church.
Yeah. You said that, Mom?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I said I would never go in a church because they don't know how to have no fun. So I was like,
well, they having fun now.
Having fun now. But, you know, you do have fun in church.
Yeah,
There's all kinds of things that you can do in church.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, if you don't have a church home, find a church home and seek God in all that
That's
you do.
That's right.
You know, so just don't settle for less.
Yes.
You know, because, I mean, I've been through a lot. Like, remember that incident when I got the gasoline? And
I wasn't there. I wish I was there.
Got the gasoline, I burned down that car.
Kiki and I think Kiki and somebody else was there. I can't remember who was there, but I missed that episode. I missed that episode.
I'm telling you, when you drink and smoke and do all that kind of stuff, it makes you go crazy.
She burned down her husband's car, set it on fire. Fire.
Because I told him, I said, don't take that car to y'all no more. He did anyway, so I want to burn it up. And see, now I'm in church. I love jail ministry because a lot of women in jail or prison is because of a man. Yeah. You know, and I love to do the nursing home. I love to witness to the people about God because he can take all this away from you.
Yeah, he can. He can deliver you. That's only if you want it.
That's it.
Because he's not going to force you to give up those things, but you have to allow him in so that you can get healed, delivered, and set free. So we just thank God. I really thank God for my mom. She's a strong woman. And we both are in ministry. We both are, we're evangelists. Yeah. Actually, I think when I went into ministry, she went into ministry like a month later. I went in June, about 4 years ago. Yeah. And she went July.
I went in July.
So we both went in ministry around the same time. So look at us. So God can heal and deliver you if you want it. We both almost went down the same path. But look at us now. We're both in ministry preaching the gospel. We're teaching other people how to live saved, how to stay free. Because people can preach about being free, but you got to stay free.
You got to stay free.
You got to stay free. So is there anything else you'd like to share, Mother?
No, I just hope my testimony, because I'm not ashamed of my testimony.
That's right.
I would
Don't
tell
be ashamed.
it. I would tell it. I would tell it.
That's
but
right.
I just thank God that all this,
all of these,
he had me to do this right here, to put all my past in a box. And it's going to stay there too. So I just thank God. I hope I encourage someone. I hope that I help someone, especially ladies.
Yes.
You don't have to be in no abusive relationship because God is love.
Yes. He's the true love.
He's the true love.
That one love. So yeah, we hope that you enjoy the show. I will be back with you soon. To let you know who the next guest is. I think it's Wednesday. Tune in, share, and like this video. Share it for the next person. If it's not for you, share it for somebody else so that they can see it, because this vlog is to help other people get out of their situations, because we've already been there. I mean, we have trials and tribulations now, but it's not as bad as it was back in the days. We're much stronger now. We are able to fight the enemy now. So guys, share this video. Please share, because you don't know who else is going through the next thing. You just don't know. And if you guys need to contact us and talk to us anonymously, you can do that. We are here for you. Amen. So we thank you. We love you.
Love you.
Deuces. All right, now stop it.